WarRoomSportsTV.com. Hey.
Man, shout out to WarRoomSportsTV.com, man.
WarRoomSportsTV.com.
Big ups to WarRoom Sports TV.
To WarRoomSportsTV.com.
Yo, WarRoomSportsTV.com. Shout out to WarRoom Sports TV, man. WarRoom Sports, nigga. This shit is a sport.
WarRoomSportsTV.com.
WarRoomSports.com.
WarRoomSportsTV.com.
Mad high for Hallelujah himself. I'm rocking WarRoom Sports TV.
WarRoomSports.com.
WarRoomSportsTV.com. What's poppin'? It's your boy Schmiddat. URLTV.tv, and right now you watching WarRoomSportsTV.com. Make sure y'all tune in if y'all want to see what's going on with all the sports and all the battles and everything that got to do with sports. You see it here. WarRoomSportsTV.com. Let's get it poppin'. It's your boy Schmiddat. Holla at him.
Battle rap fans, what's going on? Welcome to Operation Battle Rap, brought to you by War Room Sports. This is the show we talk about and treat the battle rap culture like the sport it is. I'm your host, as always, Jimmy, a.k.a. the Bob Costas of battle rap. At the round table this evening, I have my brother Neef. Neef, what's good, homie?
What's up with you?
You already know. We got the Skip Bayless of battle rap, the hater. Kyrie's in the building. What's going on?
Nothing much, chilling.
We got Mr. 250 from Straight Shot Battle Rap Facebook group. What's going on, 250?
I'm chilling.
Bringing his special brand of hate to the show this evening. This episode here, we're going to talk about this past WBL event, Summer Supremacy. We were all in the building, so we just want to do a quick recap about what we saw, what our thoughts were. First things first, I want to shout out everybody who made this event possible. I think it was a successful event. Everything didn't go according to plan, but even with that being said, for it being the first event of this magnitude in the city, I think it was pretty well. As a huge battle rap fan who's been all around the world to watch battles, it was nice to just wake up, you know what I'm saying, jump in the whip and get to the battle in 5 minutes because it's in your city. That was a pretty good feeling. So I hope they continue to support the area and have battles here. With that being said, I just want to jump into some of these battles real quick and get you gentlemen's opinion and also give my opinion because my opinion is gospel. I know 250, for those who may be just watching the show for the first time, 250 is a huge fan of female battle rap, so he was in his element. With that being said, the first battle that we got to witness was Lady Caution and Miss Queen. I'll start it off. I just became aware of Lady Caution, yo. I'm a fan. I think out of everybody that performed, and this includes all the dudes, she had one of the best performances of the entire night. I think she's tough. Like she has the right aggression, the stage performance, and you know she talked that tough talk. And because we from Philly, we love the tough talk when it comes to battle rap. But I think she was dope. I got her winning that battle, 3-0 actually. Let's go to the hater, the other hater, Mr. 250. Who you got?
In that battle, I got Lady Caution easy.
Easy.
Yeah,
just that simple. Skip, how about you? Well, okay, you want to jump in? You want to say something else? You got to get deep into it?
You know he got to get deep in the lady.
No, I was just going to say, I mean, the other chick, she just didn't have nothing going for her. What was it? Miss Queen? She didn't have nothing going for her. And what really threw me with her was she from Virginia. They kept talking about her being from Virginia, but she had on a hat that said Philly girl.
No, but hold on though. Here's another thing. There were some issues with the mics and whatnot. But
My first mic.
Lady Caution, in my opinion, she projected probably the best, or maybe next to Swave, she projected the best the entire night. Like she didn't need a mic. She was just, she was in her element. And then part of like performing and getting your lyrics out is how you project. Her vocal projection was amazing in my personal opinion. Skip, how'd you see this battle?
I agree with both of y'all. 3-0 Lady Caution. She reminded me a lot of a female Tay-Rock. I mean, gun bar on gun bar.
Love it though.
Yeah, it was. I really, yeah.
Neef, you weren't even in the building. Neef, you weren't in the building for this battle, were you?
No, man, I missed it, man.
Yeah, I know Neef left out for a minute, man. So we ain't gonna fake the funk. Let's just move on from there. Let's talk about Kwani Kush and Thick Shadies. Let's start with you, 250, because put it like this: he came to see two people. 250 came to see Kwani Kush.
Stop. Stop.
And you
Stop.
40 bars.
keep it real. Quantity Cushion, 40 bars. You talked about the whole ride up there, man.
Stop.
All
Anyway,
right, so how do you see this battle?
Quanti Kush and the chick she battled.
Think shady.
There
Fanboy.
you
Go ahead,
go.
though, man.
That's the one. I gave it to Quani. I actually talked about this with Angry Fan the day after. I felt as though Quani was better than I expected her to be. And that's really the only reason I gave her any credit, because she was better than I thought she was going to be. When I gave it to her, I gave Quani that.
No.
All right, no doubt.
That's it.
All right, Skip, how about you?
Crying?
I gave it to Quani also. I think it's going to be
Isn't
worse
that
on
Apple?
Cam.
It's going to be what?
I think it's going to be worse on Cam. It may be a body on Cam.
Okay.
But it was closer in the building, but I do think Quani,
Okay. So you think that basically on camera it'll look a lot worse.
On camera, I think it'll be worse. I think you'll hear more bars, because like you said, there was a mic issue, so a lot of stuff wasn't heard.
Yeah, because they was dealing with my first mic.
I think when the cam comes out, it's going to be worse.
Got you, no doubt. I also have Quani in this battle. 2-1 or 3-0. Like you said, I have to see it on camera to give a full opinion, but I know she definitely won the battle in the building. Neef, did you see this battle at all?
Yeah, I seen the Kwani, yeah, like you said, 2-1, 3-0.
Yeah, either way. Got you. Let's just move right on. There's a couple battles. Like I'm gonna keep it a bean. Like, well, matter of fact, we'll get to that later. Ray Stizzy and Alec Flowing. I'm gonna start with you. Kai, how'd you see this battle? It was a one-rounder.
One-rounder. I would have liked to actually see them. I would have liked to see them go 3 rounds. Actually, I can't really pick a winner here. They both came out. They both were spitting bars. I would like to see 2 more rounds of them too. Actually.
Got you. All right, cool, no doubt. How about you, 250?
This battle was boring.
Seriously?
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna front.
No, seriously? I thought it was dope.
I thought so too.
The reason I'll give you 2 reasons the battle was boring.
Too much testosterone.
One,
because you want to see more women.
I was in the bathroom for the first part of Ray Stizzy's round.
How can you judge about it?
I didn't hear most of what he said, and what I did hear was
you see, this is why we call him a hater, man. You gonna say that you judging the battle? You taking a dump and you still gonna try to judge the battle?
But wait, no, I didn't say all that.
All right, but go ahead, man. What is it?
But then the boy Alec Flowing, it was the whole mic issue situation. I really couldn't hear what he was saying.
Listen, man. I watched some of the Trap House Battle League.
Instead of saying you couldn't hear it, you just said that you didn't. It was boring.
Exactly. You see what I mean? Skip,
I was bored.
Skip's a hater himself, and when you get called a hater by Skip, you know you're hating. Listen, man, I thought the battle was pretty dope. Maybe because I was closer or something, I wasn't taking a dump, so I heard what they were saying. I
wasn't taking a dump.
Whatever. I thought they both was great. I thought this was a dope battle. I agree with Skip though. It's hard for me to make a decision on who won because it was a 1-round battle. Because when Stizzy went first, I was like, all right, well, it's over. And then Flowing went, I'm like, well, damn, I can't call it at this point. So, I mean, and we never really do that. We always pick a winner on here. But if it's a 1-round battle, man, that's a
kind of hard to, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because they both.
Well, I couldn't call it because I didn't hear all the dudes first.
Yeah, but don't call it boring then. Just say you didn't hear it all.
No, I was bored because I couldn't hear it.
Listen, man.
It is what it is, man.
Neef, did you see that battle?
Which one?
We talking about Stizzy
Ray Stizzy and Alec Flowing.
Yeah, I like the Alec Flowing better.
Did you? Okay. All right. Yeah, that's fair. And the thing about it is I heard some people say that in the room, and a lot of it is based upon the fact that it was a 1-round battle and he went second. You know what I'm saying? So that's the last person you hear.
That's what happened.
But I thought they both were dope, though. The other battle, who was it, Zan? Because, listen, by the way, y'all, I keep notes on this because I take this serious. I got 30 pages of rhymes in this. Anyway, no, but I got Zan winning her battle. The one thing I do want to say, and all you gentlemen probably can agree with me on this, the one battle that we probably won't judge is Miss Miami and Cash Flow, and that's no disrespect to either one of them. But at that point, Daylight walked in with his outfit, and then we heard that he probably wouldn't battle, so nobody was paying attention to that battle actually going on. So I really can't judge that one. But And one more battle I want to bring up because we're not going to talk about that either is Newborn and Madface because supposedly they battled after the event somewhere else and we rolled out. But with that being said, there are two battles we definitely want to jump into, right? That's the Swave Sever and Easy to Block Captain battle. And the fact of the matter is, like, yo, we're from Philly, right? So I've heard people all week talk about Philly is biased, Philly's this, Philly's biased. Yo, Swave 3-0'd him, man. And the thing is, I'm rooting for Easy because I'm from Philly. I ain't gonna lie, I do have a little bias, but yo, Swave. Matter of fact, no matter it's 3-0, 2-1. Either way, Swave had one of the best performances of the night. I see 250 has something to say.
Swave killed that boy.
You think? Yeah. So you think it was a body?
So Swave killed that boy. Swave killed that boy not just because of the way he did him, because Swave did that man dirty. But then there was the situation that occurred afterwards, which Swave pretty much predicted. So it's like Swave said he was gonna lose twice and he lost twice because of his girl.
Yo, I'm not gonna get into that, man. See, here you go. I'm not getting into that.
It was just an all-night body. That's all I'm saying.
Yo, Skip, how'd you see this battle, Skip?
I mean, I see it 3-0, but I don't think it was a body. And I think I think on cam it may even be closer. But Swave did definitely do numbers. He did his thing.
Yo, that's the thing. I'm gonna keep it
with that being said, free Easy though. Free Easy.
Yeah, but no, listen, I'm not getting into that. But Easy does have bars. That's the thing. At times, you know, it's like, you know, his style's a little unorthodox, but he does be saying some
Mafia
stuff.
bars? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I think that's what I heard him. He does rap a lot like Prez Mafia.
But yo,
I think he had bars though. He was saying some stuff.
It's levels to this, man. Yo, Swave's performance and the way he
definitely outclassed.
And the thing about it is this, man. After Swave's last couple performances, you know, I saw some people in the different rooms, like, you know, Unbiased, Angry Fan. I'm in all of them, and people talking about, well, of course you show up now after what Verb did, yada yada yada, and that may be true, right? But I'm trying to separate those other battles from this because he didn't look his best against Rosenberg, and you know, Verb did his thing. But this battle here, if we're judging just on this battle, yo, Swave was talking that talk, man, and I don't know too many people that could have beat him that night. I mean, because think about it.
I saw people saying that it came down to the third round, and before that, it was a draw.
I mean, but you also have to realize where we were. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about that, where we were. Because the thing about it is, listen, we all have our biases, whether you want to admit it or not, but you have to try to be objective. You know what I'm saying? And being objective and looking at this battle, yo, even though I'm Philly all day, like, yo, Swave did his numbers, man. It's nothing else I can say about it. Like, he did his numbers, and, you know, we'll see how it looks on cam. But you said there's no body, though, Skip, but you do have
I don't think it's a body, but I think it may have been a body in the room, but it won't be on cam.
Got you. 250, anything else you want to say about it before we get Neef on?
Nope.
Neef.
So,
how'd you see the battle with Swave and Easy?
like you said, Easy, I like Easy. I seen him in a couple trap house battles and everything. He okay, but that Swave, man, he 3-0'd him, man.
Yo, he was on his game that night, man.
Yeah.
Like, and that's what I'm saying, man. And the thing, he kind of had to bounce back after his last couple performances, and you know, he made excuses. And in the battle, he admitted that, look, I made excuses. I'm gonna save it. I ain't gonna like ruin his bars, but you know, and it's funny though, because when he was saying some stuff, I was like, that's cold. And I was like, you know, tweeting or whatever, live tweeting the event, and I'm writing the bars on. Cat's like, yo, that's whack. And I'm like, yo, it is whack when you write it. But it's something about the way he delivers some of the stuff he says. You like,
well, that's a lot of people. You get that. You get that from a lot of people, though.
No, I'm saying, but it's just sometimes you realize when you write stuff out, like, yo, that really does sound.
I mean, if you write down mock it, never mind.
There you go.
There you
go. Know what? I'm gonna research them bars, and we're gonna discuss that because personally, I think you got it wrong.
Let's not go off on a tangent. Let's not go off on a tangent, man, because there's one more battle we have to talk about with this event, and that's the return of Rayman. Rayman versus Ty Law. Everybody knows I'm a Rayman fan. I've said it on the show before. And everybody knows, you know, in terms of Philly, I go back to Big Star, man. That's where my start came from in terms of loving the culture. So, with that being said, keeping it a beam, as we always do, I got Rain Man 2-1. I have him winning the first round. I gave the second round to Ty Law and the third round to Rain Man. Now, I do want to see it on camera. And that's something else I want to say about this entire show. All this is in the room. And we've seen before how you see things in the room and then you watch them on camera and it's a little different. I mean, I've never seen Charlie Clips lose in a room. But, you know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, I don't know, man. Anyway, listen, we'll get into that later. All I want to say is this, man. Rain Man, to have that much time off and come back, I think he did his numbers. You know, once the rust wears off, he's going to be a problem. But that third round, when he hit him with that haymaker, that was pretty much it. Hitting with the haymaker, it was a wrap after that, man. The John about the choke, and you know what I'm talking about. 250, how'd you have this battle?
I had it the same as you. I had it 2-1, Rain Man, same rounds, 1-3.
Yeah.
You know, it was like Ty Law heard Rain's first round, and he kind of got mad. And that anger kind of motivated him in the second round. But when Rain came back with that third, there just wasn't anything Ty Law could say.
But it's kind of like, it's kind of like ebbs and flows of battles. Like when the battle first started, you could tell Rain was excited to get back, so he was going off in the first round. Then the second round, he kind of like lost his momentum, and like you said, it seemed like Ty got pissed. And then when Ty started getting at him, it seemed like in the third round, he got pissed and got aggressive, and you know what I mean. So I got him 2-1, but like I said, for him to come back after that long of a layoff and battle someone who's active, he did his thing. Skip.
I agree with both of you. 2-1, same rounds, seen the same way.
Wow, we are all in agreement. What the hell is going on?
Rain definitely did his thing. This battle with Rain actually made me. We'll get into that. Never mind. I'll get into that.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Neef, how'd you see this battle?
Yeah, man. Rain did his thing. I agree. Rounds 1 and 3, he took that. I gave Ty round 2, but yeah, Rain definitely won.
Yo, all four of us in agreement in terms of rounds and who won. This is like a first ever. First ever. I just want to say one last thing before we get out of here. Frank with the grippers going had it. Was out in the parking lot before he started spitting bars, and that's probably the best bars I heard all night. He 3-0'd the whole event.
Yeah.
So, yo, I want to see Frank get in the ring, yo, because he was talking that talk. And I think I know you were getting ready to go, Skip. When you saw Rain perform, it made you imagine what Reed's going to do. Is that what you was going to say?
We'll get into all that. We got.
Yeah, we definitely will do a known prediction show. But Philly is back, and listen, man, this was a great event. Shout out to the WBL again, man. Hopefully you guys will have more events in the city. If so, we'll be in the building. Even if they're somewhere else, guess what? We'll still be in the building, man. We definitely support. Shout out to everybody in the battle rap culture, man. We enjoyed ourselves at the event. Listen, man, anything else you guys want to say before we bounce?
Nah, that's about it.
I'm going to keep it clean. I'm going to keep it clean.
Yeah, keep it clean. Keep it clean, 250. No, don't start talking
you missed the battle, didn't you?
What you want to do to 40 bars? What battle are you talking about?
No,
40 bars.
That's not even what I was going to say.
All right, well, also everybody knows
40 bars. Hold on. You didn't...
We did, though. 40 bars in Briscoe. I probably left that alone because I didn't want him to start, talking dirty on our show, man. But I got 40 bars beating Briscoe 2-1, man.
Really?
Oh, no, I had Briscoe.
Briscoe. Word?
Uh-oh.
I actually think that was a really dope. One of the better battles of the night.
Yeah, that was one of the best battles of the night.
That was a dope battle.
Briscoe came with it.
Briscoe was nice. Briscoe's aggression was dope. Go ahead, 250. 250 about to go off on us. Go ahead, 250.
The thing with Briscoe was just like, you spent 3 rounds saying the same thing.
Yo, her slogan is too damn long. I know that much.
Yeah.
She got like an 8-bar slogan, and she got to cut that down.
So that she lost points for that with me.
I can see that, because her slogan is long as hell.
Yo, Marlon, 250 could have battled Eminem. And 40 bars could have battled Eminem, and he was picking 40 bars. So that
stop.
Who winning? Lux or 40 bars? Who got it?
Really not that big. Lux.
Shout out to 40 bars, yo. You got a fan in 250 over there. But Neef, you said you really got Briscoe though?
Yeah, I
got
had
Briscoe?
for that, yeah.
I can see that. That's very debatable.
Yeah, 2-1, 2-1
No, it's
Briscoe.
definitely a debatable battle. I'm
Very
not gonna lie.
debatable.
It's debatable.
Three rounds of flipping pies. Three rounds of flipping pies.
I edged it to 40 in the room, but I definitely could see it going either way. I didn't even want to bring that battle up because I know Marlon was about to go crazy, man. But shout out to you, Skip, for reminding us that we can't leave it out. Because, you know, Marlon came to see Kwani and 40, and he saw his girls, man.
Stop.
Anyway, man. Listen, man, as we say, man, listen. Shout out to the WBL one more time. We out of here. And as we always say on the show, don't accept mediocrity. Be steadfast in the war against ignorance. We'll see you chumps on top.
And we out.
Kuwait is the war room with 5 nights at the round table. 5 Philly guys, the first of